100% Chelsea. Everton 2, Chelsea 0.
Right.
At least we came for a night out, didn't
Yeah, I'm just going to say it. Sarri is a fucking pussy-o. And you know what? He's a disgrace to all the Italians who've got that big boy, massive balls mentality, because he doesn't have it. And the reason why I say this is I saw Pedro and he had a great first half, but the second half, I don't know if he slipped in the change rooms and he pulled his hamstring or something, but that was a different player in the second half. And I said if he's got the balls, what he'll do is he'll bring on Giroud and we'll have Giroud and Higuain up top, because...
Really? You sure?
It's something we haven't seen before, but if these are the type of changes a manager makes if he really wants to win a game. You know, how many times last season did we see...
But as an Italian with that big balls mentality, I am going to say I've seen more mobility at a Weight Watchers conference. So...
But in the scenario we're in right now, where we are getting very, very minimal chances in the box and we're getting few chances which are just falling around, you need the extra big bodies in the box. And I said to myself, if we bring on Giroud and we keep Higuain up top, we could get some really good chances from what we're having, because we're fighting for scraps at the moment. We're really fighting for scraps. It's like we get into the box and it's like they're playing with a ticking time bomb. It's like if it's not football, they're playing with a ticking time bomb, because they get the ball, 1-2 touch passes, and then we end up losing it and it doesn't go anywhere. It's very, very frustrating to see what is happening to this team. And I'm going to go out and say on the limb right now, I think if we were to get relegated right now to the Championship, we wouldn't get promoted. I'm going to say that. If we were to get relegated right now, this team would not get promoted. And I'll tell you why. This team doesn't handle pressure. This team handles pressure in the complete wrong mentality, because they say pressure makes diamonds, right? But you need the right minerals and the right substances and foundations to go with this pressure together to make diamonds. And this team under Sarri just doesn't have it right now. And people are saying that's because he doesn't have the tools he wants, he doesn't have the players he wants. And I really don't know what it is. We're in a very weird conundrum, which I don't know how to solve it as a fan, because I've been to countless games and I think, okay, let's change this, let's try something like this next game. We do it next game, it still doesn't work. The main problem is that we just seem to be creating so much chances and nothing's happening. Like, I mean, there's a lot of talk about Hazard being overrated, and you see people bring up all these stats that Hazard is got the most goals for Chelsea. You know, he's the only player out of 40 players in the Premier League with most goals and assists combined. He's the only one there. You know, we're just doing everything right apart from scoring goals. I think someone said this earlier. It's like they're focusing so much on trying to fit Sarri's style of play with this passing and doing everything right. They're forgetting we also actually have to score goals to win games. You know, like, have you guys forgotten about that?
Because apparently we dominate because we have all of the ball. Because that means everything.
It does, because we started the game off so well, because we started the game off playing the way that Sarri wants us to play.
But having the ball doesn't mean anything, Jay.
That's what I mean. We start off playing the game we want to play, we do it all well, and then we concede, and we're like, shit, what do we do now? And that's literally what happened today. We started the game off so well, we had 3-4 chances, could have easily killed the game off in the first half, started the second half, we concede, and now what do we do? Because Sarri is so stubborn that he just wants us to keep playing the same way, because it's getting to the point where he wants us to keep playing this way, because he feels like one day it's going to finally tick and it's going to be finally right, and he can be like, I told you so. I told them to keep playing this way because they're finally going to get to it. And when they get to it, you're going to see why I stuck with it so long. It's like he doesn't want to activate plan B because he's so convinced that plan A is going to work at some point. But we've now got to the point where if plan A does work, it doesn't help us with anything. We're not going to get top 4. Whether we're going to run the Europa League now with the way we're playing, I don't know. Like, okay, maybe we've got a nice draw against Prague, but Prague beat Sevilla, who are probably the team we've won, one of the favourites win the Europa League. They've won the Europa League how many times in the last couple of seasons? So this was, you know, Sevilla's competition, and you've got a team now who've come off the back of beating them, who they're going to think they're going to beat them, especially when they see performances like this. You think Prague are going to be watching this thinking, oh shit, we're scared to go to Chelsea? Absolutely fucking not. They're going to come here and they're going to be like, yeah, they've even got ex-Chelsea Miroslav Stoch in their books. I'm sure he's going to want to come to Stamford Bridge and have a good game. Louis, man, I don't know, man. Like someone said, I really hope we don't get Europe. A season out of Europe would do us a world of wonders. You know, we've done it once and we won the league.
Wake up call.
We need it. But then, and even when, like, getting into Champions League, one of the main things, again, reason why you want to get Champions League is to attract players, get the best players. But that doesn't mean shit, because we're not going to be able to sign anyone over the summer if this transfer ban goes through. So I don't get it anymore. Like I said, I'm not sorry out, but I'm just not. I'm not
convinced.
I just say that I said months ago that Sarri's stubbornness is going to make us lose top 4. It would take a miracle right now, because that means we're going to have to go to Liverpool, we're going to have to go to United. all of our games against top 6, if we want to get top 4, we're going to have to win them. And with
That's
the way
win every single game, full stop.
and if we have to win those to get top 4, forget about it, man.